Long Island, which gave birth to a team which brought 4 consecutive cups home to these fans of the New York Islanders. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emrick, and a thrill tonight, it always is, when you get a chance to see the #1 point getter in the entire league.
It's going to get a lot of attention, Doc, because when you are leading the league in scoring, you're going to see the other team's top defensive players.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. The last game was forgettable, but he is coming back here to try and make some more positive memories in this one. Incredibly strong performance with a shutout last time, so he gets the chance to keep that streak going. All good to get this game started. Let's go. We have begun in New York City.
Montreal's unbelievable play over the last few weeks have them on an unreal win streak. They just got to keep doing what they're doing.
Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Takes that pass at center, see if we can move something.
Missed. He hammered that puck, and it just missed.
Gathered up by Petry. Moving it to Drouin. Driving in from no man's land. Wonderful save. Down near the players is Ray Ferraro.
Greiss can't do much more than he's done this season. He's won way more games than he's lost. He's been a consistent performer for them, and really when you look back at your goaltenders, you guys know, all you want is consistency and the ability to make the big save at the right time. He's done that.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Bailey's tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Canadiens suffer a tripping call.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
New York's power play gets its first chance in this game tonight.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play can give you that advantage.
Throws it. A good stick stop. Montreal skating on in mid-ice at the boards. Directed on. Remarkable save in the goal crease. Takes it in from the neutral zone. And it's all turned away with the stick. Slid to lead. Laid on to Pulock. Presses that attack. That's terrific goaltending.
The goaltender shoves that one down on a superb opportunity.
Catawampus to the corner by Pulock. Right near the line. Got that pass in his own end. Hatchets one. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
Some guys try to overpower the goaltender when they get the opportunity, but if you don't hit the net, doesn't matter how hard you shoot it.
It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is out. Whistle blown. Power play is history. The Islanders guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The teams will go 4-on-4. Do you take risks offensively, or do you just play defense and limit mistakes? I hope they take chances myself.
Man, I love 4-on-4. One guy makes a little stumble or a half a mistake, and all of a sudden you've got scoring chances all over the place.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Leads that charge into the zone. No way he's getting by there. Lets the shot fly. Save there. Spiza's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Sent on further, they'll have to return. Sails it. Great glove save. That one's slung back out, and so there's still some more time left on the power play. The Canadiens carrying on in the defensive zone. Lets it go. Score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
Always interesting, guys, after the first goal is scored, whether the team that scored is going to continue to attack or whether they'll sit back a little bit.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. Smart recovery by Boychuk.
Price must feel pretty good about himself right now coming into this game off a shutout, and he'd like to pile the minutes on as he goes into his next start.
And a save. In the slot. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. New York's got 2 on this one for tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
The Canadiens go on the power play again. They have connected once already.
They've been successful before, Doc, in the game here. Let's see if they can do it again. Move the puck, get the puck to the net.
Power play meter is running right now. The puck taken by Petry. In with it now. Shoots one. Terrific grab with the glove. The Islanders shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. And now it's directed to Gallagher. Heaves one. Terrific shot, but a save. Gets it out. Montreal's looking to head man up the wing. Fires. Got it all. Bryce helps his team by covering up.
Montreal's confidence is at a sky-high level. Anything they need to do over the last 10 games, they've been able to find it. They need a big goal, they get it. They need a big save, they get it. They've been 180 degrees from their opponent, who has gotten none of that over their last 10.
Weber's skating to the neutral zone. Skates it into the zone. A rocket! That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time. Quickly off the stick. Great save. Pitching this one to Pavilier. That one's fired back out, and so more time will go off the penalty clock. Scooped up by Martin. Turned aside with a pad. That was the wall that stopped it. The Islanders have killed it off, so we're back at full strength. Nice work with that stick by Leddy. Pitching it to Domi. Looking to Drouin. Steps in from the neutral zone. A huge open ice hit.
If you can catch somebody with an open ice hit, you know that you're giving them a real jolt.
Terrific fake out. Save. Nice work by Leddy. Backhander to the net. Routine save, but a necessary one. Puck is thrown to Barzal. Trying to go to Martin. Oh, what a hit that one was. What a ripper. Save. Wonderful work done near the blue line. Big drive. Deflected off the blocker. Snapping a pass to Martin. Directing that one to Shaw. Right on his stick from the left wing. Lets it go. Wonderful stop. That puck is held and the whistle stops play.
The Canadiens always want to play a physical game, and their leader is right here. He always has among the highest hit totals in the league. He is a pinball on ice.
Over 3 minutes remaining in the first. It's a 1-0 game. That was a big hit.
If you can move the puck quickly, you can move it around the physical contact. But if you hang on to it just a little bit too long, you're going to be on the back end of a hit because it's been that way all period. Well, the goalie will take these all day. His save percentage goes up click, click, click with muffins like this to stop.
The Canadiens win it. Big drive! And off target with that one.
That puck exploded off his stick.
Outstanding body contact.
Everly's just gliding to the bench, Doc, after that huge hit.
He scores!
This shot is absolute laser that finds the back of the net. Nobody saw it until it hit the twine.
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. Could be trouble near the line. Fires. Oh, that was close.
Coach is always told, hit the net. He was trying to be way too fine with that shot, and unfortunately for him, skates away empty-handed.
The Canadiens in their own end have control of the puck. Bailey's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. The Canadiens get a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
Montreal Canadiens, number 53, 2 minutes for
First period has been completed. And so, intermission activities are forthcoming, but the players get a breather. The red light flashed twice, both for the same team. 2-0.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at
We are in the early stages of this game, about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
New York spent the last period defending, and that hasn't helped them score. If they can get more possession time, they'll be able to get better chances going forward.
The Islanders have returned to the ice to find themselves on new ice and on the power play. Decent for them. Gains that offensive line. Wonderful chance to score, but no.
Rice has been like a backboard in there, stopping shot after shot. Now if his offense could just help out, that would work.
He cut that one off in the defensive end. That one slung back out. Still more time on the power play, but less than they'd hoped. Howitzer got a piece of that one. Pass attempt to Leddy. Not a hard hit, but effective. Got that pass in his own end. Passing one off now to Armia. Tremendous hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Great shooting lane. Wrister from the slot. Got that in the trapper. Perfect wrister. Good deflection. Bad result. A howitzer. Good save there. And he's hit again. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Lets it go. Incredible save. Moving it to Bailey. Quick wrist shot. He created a screen, but he blocked the shot. Great glove save. The Canadiens have this game even by killing off the penalty. Armia's heading out of the defensive zone. Brings it in for an attack. Not too difficult a shot. Now it's directed to Hickey. Pitching this one to Barzal. A big collision in the middle of the ice.
If you can catch somebody unawares in the middle of the ice, you know that you were really giving them a solid wallop. That was a great hit. Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Just a bit over 4 minutes played here in the second. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Pitching it to Tatar. It's an onside play. Great opportunity denied.
Tatar's been dry for so long. He's out of things that he can change. He's changed the tape on his stick from white to black, and then black to white. He changes the way he drives to the rink. After a while, it gets into your head so deeply, you forget to move your feet. And if I was in a slump, my coaches always told me, move your feet, and the points will follow.
Got it right back. Save there. Price got the clock stopped. He and his team needed a breather. New York's got another win. A long scorcher and a save. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play. New York's got that face-off win. Using the point, he's got it. Chip to Spiza. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. Shoots. Wonderful stuff by Price. Steps across that line. Save. New York's along the wing at center ice. And he dumps it in. Looking to Byron. And they are in. Save. Chipped up the wing to Cizikas. Shoots. He got iron with that one. Enormous hit. He's crushed.
Weber's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on, everybody wakes up.
Held there for a face-off coming up next.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Drouin's lost again, one of a bunch. Tight game. Puck is thrown to Cizikas. Shot, point blank save.
That great save was all positioning.
Trying to go to Gallagher. Hammers one. Solid score. 3 straight goals.
Gallagher's in the high slot, and he rips home a slapper.
Oh, that puck looks like it went right through him. I thought he had this stop.
The Canadiens have scored yet again, and their lead gets bigger. They are doing very well on the shot board, too. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff.
Scored by number 11, Brendan Gallagher.
Gains the zone. Hammers one. Waffle boarded.
And by number 13.
Hammered. Missed the net.
He's trying to shoot the puck through the back of the net. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hit the net.
Oh, what a mean hit. And so the fight begins.
Now that's the sign of a true teammate.
Bailey's down after that hit, Doc. You're right, that was an enormous hit.
And this fight on that punch has ended.
That's gotta hurt. What a way to leave your mark. Those guys have been eyeing themselves up all night long. They're going to get a chance to look at each other from the penalty box for 5 minutes.
Islanders penalty to number
New York's got that neutral zone faceoff.
5-minute major.
The Islanders are out of their own end. Perfect pass. Shot didn't have a lot on it, did it? The Canadiens keep the play going in the middle. Fires. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. Wrister. Great glove save and he keeps it. Snapping a pass to Tatar. Shoots one. He missed the net.
As much as he wants to put everything into that shot, he's got to hit the net with it.
And he gains the zone. Lets it go. Lightning in that glove. Crosses that line. Save! Directing that one to Pavilier. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Even when the puck's on your stick, you better know where everybody is on the ice.
Gallagher's play defensively has grown in leaps and bounds. As a result, he has among the highest plus-minus totals in the league.
The Islanders win that neutral zone faceoff. New York's looking to head man up the wing. The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third. Through 2 periods, here are the shots on goal. Get ready. 32 for the Canadiens and 19 for the Islanders.
Fans, your donations have made it possible.
2 periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Canadiens have done everything right, and the score tips in their favor. I hope they don't sit back and try to protect the lead, because they've been a pleasure to watch so far.
New York's along the wing at center ice. On to Boychuk. Gathered up again by Shea Weber. Pass attempt to Drouin. A slot wrister. Didn't get through. Try to clear the puck. All the pressure still on as they can't clear. Boychuk's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Propelled to Barzal. The Islanders have their goalie at the bench, and they've replaced him on this delayed call. The Canadiens are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
Now, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
They've moved the puck around beautifully on a power play, just nothing to show for it.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here. Good help for the centerman. And a save.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
To Letty. Back to the point. Threatening an attack. Rockets one. He scores. And that's his first of the season.
He's had his chances and finally cashes in for goal number 1.
Minute after minute piles up on such a long streak, you feel like it's never going to end, but eventually it does. That one eludes him, and now he's got to start a new streak.
The Islanders have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one, or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. Solid win at center ice. Now what? Keep that pass in his own end. Can't start the attack going in the zone. That's a great glove save. Things are heating up with that hit.
His bucket list got a little shorter, Doc, after taking that big hit and losing his brain bucket.
Passing one off now to Gallagher. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup.
The Canadiens are shorthanded yet again, and it's the same player time and time again who takes the penalty. He leads the league in penalty minutes, and while that's fine if you got all fights, he puts his team shorthanded again.
The Islanders win the draw. What's next? And we have offside called here.
I've seen way too much of this, pushing and shoving after whistles. I think the referees need to take control of this game.
They used their fists and got a fistful. 5 each for fighting.
This is the game from yesteryear. Strap your helmets on, get your sweaters buttoned down. There's been lots of fights, and I don't think this is going to stop anytime soon.
Well, these guys will have 5 minutes to get back dressed and get ready to go again at some point.
Montreal penalty to number 3.
From the face-off, and they lock up in a good reach. That's help from the wing.
Time to the penalties.
Montreal's getting an attack ready in their own end. Is able to move on in. Takes a shot. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Terrific determination by Komarov. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
Hey, guys, he's trapped on the ice. He can't get off. He's hurt, but he's going to have to try and finish this shift somehow. He's got to be shaken up on that one. The body check is a solid one. He went down in a heap and slow to his feet.
Under 8 minutes of sweat and anger here in the third. New York's back to within 1 in this game. Moving it to Domi. Takes that pass. Here we go. Collected by Cizikas. What a marvelous collision. Unless you're in it.
Sometimes you just run out of real estate. Nowhere to go when he had to take the big hit. Montreal's aggressive forechecking has been a key to this period. Every time their opponent has the puck, they get a body on them, and as a result, they've scored goals to take the lead.
The Canadiens with a face-off win. Montreal's winging it at neutral ice. Now it's directed to Barzal. Pitching this one to Pulock. Shot. Great save, point blank.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Fires. Save. Flings it. Wonderful save. Cut down on that rush. Point to point. He scores.
He had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Part of the scouting report on these goaltenders today is you got to get the puck into the top of the net. They shut down the bottom, and they'll take their chances. You can't beat them right up top.
Montreal's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Almost like a cement wall that time. And that puck is not going where he wanted it to. Solid glove save. Price got the whistle and a rest.
This one isn't over, Doc, but we'll take a minute to look ahead on the schedule. And I don't see any easy games for these guys. They've got to keep their foot down on that pedal.
Nice face-off work. Pitching it to Komarov. Takes that pass from the other point. Blocked with the pad. And on top of that, another great stop.
I thought the second save was better.
Fires one. Oh, what a chance, what a save. Oh, snaps a shot. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Slid to Hickey. Snaps one. Gains the blue line. Breaks free. He was in all alone and got shut down. Got the save there. Freezes play.
Grice is able to get his stick hand on it. The blocker save is an easy one for him.
just over 4 minutes remaining here in the period. They've scored again, and so their lead in this contest is 3 goals. With a blast! Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab. Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Oh, how can they miss that pass? And he's hit again, and hard. He's got a target on his back. Carries it on in from center. He scores! That's 2 unanswered goals.
Taking a slap shot like that, you got to get your whole body into it. He did.
The speed of this is too much for the goalie, Eddie. He's in position. He just can't catch up to him.
The Islanders are making a goaltender change here. Well, maybe there's someone hurt. We just didn't see it. Montreal's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. 3rd period of play. Driving in from no man's land. High on that goalpost and out. Shoots an enormous hit.
His effort is always the same, Doc. Up 2 goals, down 2 goals. He just flattens his man in this case. Maybe a little frustration because things have been pretty brutal for them tonight.
Looking to Tatar. We are in the last minute. From the outside, he scores! That's 3 in a row.
It's not necessarily how hard you shoot it, but where you shoot it, and that was perfectly placed.
Gibson's positioning is perfect. He's in the butterfly. It looks like he's got most of the net covered, but that is an outstanding shot.
They've won the faceoff. Puck is thrown to Kotkaniemi. Oh, he'll pay for that. And so, punches are being thrown here late in the contest. And out of all of this, both receive fighting majors.
These games don't come along very often anymore where they're chippy, aggressive, over the line a lot of times with way too many penalties. I don't know why they take the fight. They're up so much here in a game that they've dominated start to finish.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Oh, what a hit there.
Oh, that's a spectacular hit. You're going to see that on all of the highlight shows later on.
Blue pass. Oh, he got that. Taken out along the boards.
Benn's a large human, and when you really slow it down, you could really feel the force of this hit.
Canadiens prevail on the draw. Lifts one. He caught it and he holds on. New York skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. And he's hammered. Takes it in from the neutral zone. That shot hit a man. Puck loose, couldn't get through. A delayed penalty call coming. The game is over. The Islanders have lost again. The streak is longer, and the fire turned under the coach and players is getting warmer. So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.